see what they've got in here. Now you can film inside the museum, but you cannot film inside the plant. If you do a plant tour, they won't allow you to do that. Old C3 sitting out here, and a C2. We won't be able to video record everything, but I'm beginning to get more and more interested in the C3s. Of course, I'll never be able to afford one of those. And you get a AAA discount just as soon as we come in. And this thing is something else. Look at the pipes coming out the side there. That's a converted C5. I don't know if you could read that, but I don't know. And we've yet to even get to the ticket booth. The men's room. An actual race car. Cool, cool, cool. And they've got a little cafe in here. Corvette Cafe. Museum delivery. Not sure what that is. Museum library and artifacts. And little Corvette apparel. Like a couple of, this is like a C7. She is slick. I haven't seen these close up myself. I can't see because of the glare. Look at this old C3 race car. C3s didn't have that much horsepower, but bet your ass this one certainly did. Badass. Still got the breakaway T-tops in it. Flared fenders. Badass. Here's another unique one with the flared fenders. This is a C2 with flared fenders, custom. Sweet boy. All black interior, dark gray. $1965. Here's another sweet one. Be a C6. This one you can actually sit in. We're not going to do that, but I'll show you the interior. It's like, fits like a glove, I'm sure. In the back, they've got the top in there. Well, I'd love to have one of these. Sweet. Gift shop. Look at the Corvette hats.
This same drive to improve
Pretty neat. They've got a theater in here showing you the history.
America's
Pretty
come a
freaking
long
neat.
way since black and white.
In New York City,
Coming through the first parts of it. They're just talking about
microphones were hidden in
fiberglass.
the car to pick up public comments. The new Corvette
Here's your C1 broken down.
excitement.
All fiberglass body. And here we go. We've got some actual C1s here. Got a 53, 54. And we have a 55. Don't know how popular a color that was, but it would have been different, so I assume it was popular. And they've got a neat little garage scene here with actual tools that would have been used back in the day to service these cars. And a miniature. Well, look at that black one. That is sweet. That is sweet. That's the one. And here we've got an assembly line breakdown. So I assume this is how they went together. The bodies on these C3s are full frame. Very cool. Here we go, the 1969. Look at the fender flares on this thing. That is sweet. Look at the rear tires on that. They're like 2 feet across at the back. The side pipes. Yeah, if you're going to build a C3, there you go.
All the other 2 to 3 hours that we really count. So this is 3 hours plus that goes 30 minutes and just equal to that.
And this is an 84. Turned into an actual race car. Sweet. 67. It's like a drag car. Mr. Mobile 1's in the way, but can't really see those tires. But yeah, there's another drag car there. Here's another C4. Race car. Pretty sweet. They've got some rare ones, boy. SCCA race car. It's a 1963. And then you look back there, you've got one of the old C1s as a race car. That thing is, imagine doing 100 plus in that little bitty windshield. And look at the driver's seat fin on this thing. Very sweet, very sweet. Unique front end on that one. It's a 56 and 57. Looks like Speed Racer right there. Let's get an interior shot on this one. Wood grain steering wheel. Real thin steering wheel. Bet they were something to drive. Hardtop race car. Old 50 style. Bare Essential race rims. Leather straps instead of hood pins. It's a 57. And that is a 63. Sweet. And this looks like the under chassis, maybe to a C5. Yeah, I think that's what it is, C5 or C6. It's kind of dark in here, we can't really see everything, but you can see how they're put together. And all of the Corvette owners know how hot these things run. This is why. Look at this. The exhaust is running right up next to you here. All your brake lines and stuff, they got cut away here. And this is an automatic car. Let's see. This is C5, I think. But one of the unique things about the C5, and of course you know that, they've got the transmission in the back to distribute weight. And the exhaust pipes actually run over the CV axles here. Very cool. 1968 Astrovet. The nose on that thing stretches out even more. These are concept cars. And that looks like a concept of a C5 way before C5, but it's hard to say. Look at the gull wing doors where the whole top opens on this one. This is a well done one. I sure wish I could get in closer and see. This is like something from the 80s. Looking at the rims on it. And there's another concept with a full bubble roof. It's got the outline of the vet symbol. Pretty cool. This is interesting here. In the first 6 months of 1995, 20 C5 structure chassis powertrain combinations were fitted with modified 1995 Camaro body cells. I did not know that. And it being black, it's hard to see, but you can see that LS engine crammed in there though. That would have been a sleeper. I bet you that surprised quite a few Mustang owners. And if you ever crash a Corvette, here's one that has been crash tested. I'll have to look and see how fast it was going. But the interior spacing in this is still contained. It doesn't say how fast it was going when they crashed it, but so looks to me as if that reinforced inner compartment is actually pretty safe. And here you have them restoring one of the sinkhole Corvettes. They're not working on it today, but it's saying watch them while they work. So this one's going under restoration. And here we have another shop. It's glassed off, and they're even bringing them in from the outside there. They will do a detailed cleaning on your car. It's not cheap if you drive your Corvette up here, but you can see the guys working in there. And there's the kind of shop lift that I need for my Corvette. It's a must if you're gonna work on Corvettes, as far as I'm concerned, because they are the weirdest car in the world to try and jack up and support. A nice looking little 67. This is neat here. Far away it's a picture of a C1 Corvette, and the closer you get, you realize it's a bunch of small pictures of Corvettes. Pretty neat.
Boy, they put a lot of dirt in that hole. Dirt and concrete. I still can't believe they didn't have it.
Look, check this out. They've got a live camera underneath that you can move around and look around in there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's just going to turn, but that's... But they've got a manhole that still goes down in there, I guess, so they can, I don't know, monitor it or recover parts.
I bet they have sensors down there that tells them when a few things moves. Wow.
That was something else, yeah. And here's one of the recovered 93 C4s from the sinkhole disaster. Ooh, that's messed up. Hard to say what this even was. What a mess. It's a 2001 model. Is what it was. Here's a ZR1. And they have a manhole that still goes down in there so they can access where they filled in, which is pretty neat. So you can see the lines here on the floor where it all broke away, and this was the section that broke away. Indy pace car. What a loss. That's a 1985 Lincoln filter. 2000 Z06. 2005 car and driver. Looked like a cross-country thing. Here's an 81. I'd kind of like to find one of these, and as my next project Corvette. 79 through 82, 82 I think was the last year they built the C3s, but I'm beginning to like the C3s more and more. And we've all seen this one, 1978 L82. '95 pace car. 95s were still the C4s. '98 Indianapolis 500 pace car. '2004 Daytona pace car. And a 2005 Indianapolis Speedway pace car. She was a roadster. And here a 94. Again, 94, they were still C4s. Brickyard 400 pace car. A nice shot of a C6. No, it's a C7, I'm sorry. It's 2017. And look at that one, this is the C6. There's your difference. I like the C6s. 2013 model. '2004 C5. If I finance a Corvette, this is what I'm going to be looking for. The LS generation. I like that color too. That is sweet. '96, still a C4, 4th generation, which is what I have. I have an '89 Roadster. And this is the infamous 1969 big block car. These are bringing big money now. My dad actually had one of these, this color. I'm not sure, I don't think his was a Roadster, but I know he had a built and blueprinted big block in it. 67, 57. Old Stingray, 69 Stingray, 427 car, and that was the engine my dad had. So this is the car he had that was in yellow, with a built 427 and a 4-speed manual, blueprinted and balanced. And 96, still a C4. That might have been the last year for the C4. Another 82 C3. I like that color. And here's a modified 1990 GSA car. Unusual looking car. I dig the exhaust on it though. You can't see it because it's dark there, but Don't dig the taillights, but custom car. And that's actually a modified 89, which is odd.
We're trying to figure out how we can bring the car back up to date.
Let's see, what year is this? It's an 83. They didn't make them in 83. The only one. This must have been the prototype that failed emissions in California. So this is the only 1983 Corvette you will ever see. And they never used those rims, from my knowledge. Very interesting. It's a L83 350 Crossfire with the Crossfire injection on it. I'm not sure what this has to do with Corvettes, but it's freaking cool. Oh, it's Mammoth Cave stage lines. I'd love to have an old stagecoach like that. My wife keeps and breaks horses, so we could actually train a team to pull that thing. Dream on. 1922 Dixie Firefly. It's a neat car there. '24 Ames Body 4 Model T. They've actually got a Ford in the Corvette Museum. The old Alice Chandler's. And another Ford. You may not have known this, but Ford actually, during the war effort, made Jeeps. 1943, I think they're the ones that actually started this style of Jeep. And some other car companies too were probably making the same thing. And then it turned into wheelies. Old state police car for Kentucky. 1949 Ford. Actually, that'd be the car to have nowadays. Pretty freaking cool. And this was the first production car made in Bowling Green, June 1st, 1981. Where their production line was before then, I'm not sure. But as a kid, I remember these. Remember these colors in that two-tone. Still have a love for the C3s. And here's your latest model, C7. This is a 2018. Good looking car, no doubt. Not real big on the taillights the way they've done them, but it's growing on me slowly. But it's the same with all newer cars that I like. Usually takes them a little bit to grow on me. And that's pretty much it for the Corvette tour. We're back out now. On the lobby side. We got some cool cars out here though. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I did.